Hi and welcome to my channel, Senior Shape. This is a new bar routine for you using a mini band. Now, of course, all the moves can be done without a mini band if you don't have one, or if you have a theraband, you can tie it in a knot to form a loop, just like this mini loop band. So that's an option for today. I'm gonna put it to the side here for our warm up. First half, we'll be using our bars, so grab a chair as your base of support. Second half of the workout, we will be on the floor to tone a little bit more in the buns and in the thighs, abdominals, and finished with some great therapeutic stretching, so definitely stay for that. We will go ahead and get started with a quick warm up. As always, stand nice and tall, belly button pulled in. Roll those shoulders down and back. Big inhale, arms go up. Exhale, come down. Again, big inhale. Exhale, one more time, big inhale. Leave those arms up, reaching nice and tall. Drop the shoulders down, little lean over to the side. Little rounded ballet arm here. No dance experience required. This is all low impact. Really nice and easy on the joints. And it's a big full body workout today as well. Two more, one more to each side. Big stretch and big stretch. Come back to center, open up those feet a little bit wider, toes to the corners. One more stretch over to the right, and then I want you to roll that body all the way down, making a big circle, coming all the way back up. Again, to the side, continue. Big swoop, one more time. Other side, lean to the left. Tummy stays pulled in the whole time. One more time. Round those arms forward, belly button in, twist to the side, twist to center, twist side and center. Elbows are lifted. A little bit of bend in them, relax the fingertips. Try to keep your hips still, just isolating the torso here. A few more. Arms out to the side. Give me a little lift over and then tap the toes. Let's increase our heart rate a little bit here, getting the blood flowing so we're nice and warm. 3 more this side. Reach that arm all the way up and over. Other side. Tap the toe and reach. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those heels together, toes apart in a first position here. Little plie, arms come down. We go up and all the way around. Plie down. Bend the knees, stretch it up, squeeze everything. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms stay out to the side, palms facing down. Let's work on our balance, lifting up those heels onto the balls of the feet and slowly lower. We lift and lower, up and down. Just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish with a plie. Let's go ahead and get started. Grabbing your chair as your base of support. And we are going to start with our band, or not, if you're not using one. About mid-thigh, so definitely above the knees. And starting with the first plie here. Heels together, toes apart, just like we just did. And we'll put our hands on our hip. So just start with a nice plie, knees are out to the side, bending the knees, and then squeeze up together. We bend, stretch the band, squeeze everything together. Bend and stretch. A few more here, standing nice and tall. Everything's engaged. One more. Now take that right foot and we're gonna place it in front of the left ankle. We're gonna bend both. This is called like a little coupe. And then we're gonna straighten everything, extending the front leg to the front, straightening both knees. So we bend both, straighten both. One knee out to the side as the leg comes front. Straighten, bend, and straighten. For 4, 3, 2, keep that leg off the floor. Last one, same thing to the side. Turn that knee out. We bend both, straighten both. Bend and straighten. The leg doesn't need to be high here. Just want you to open up those hips, extending the leg to the side. We've got 3, 2, same thing to the back. I'm gonna turn just so I've got a little bit of room so you guys can see. We bend both and we straighten. Bend, make sure that standing leg is still going the knee out to the side. And straighten. Lift the leg, squeeze the butt. We've got 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg lengthened, tap the toe, lift the leg right here. Knee is straight. We tap and lift, belly buttons in. Give me 4, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Working the other leg now, a little break. We're gonna cross it in front, point that toe. Make sure your hips stay nice and square to the front. I want you to lift that leg using the inner thigh. So it's crossing over the midline of the body here. Lift and tap, lift and tap. For 3, 2. Now we've got another set, but this time I want you to flex the foot. Lift and lift. Use that inner thigh, squeeze and squeeze. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. I'm going to turn to the side again. Feet are hip width apart. Come all the way up onto those toes. Lift those heels as high as you can. Our torso is going to stay nice and tall and lifted. And we're going to do a little squat here without leaning forward. So bend those knees and drop the bum. I'm not hinged forward at all. If for some reason you're feeling pressure in your knees, then go ahead and drop your heels. We've got 4. Lift. Keep the knees pressed out to the sides. Last one. Hold it down here. Give me a little bend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Freeze. Hold it here. Now take the knees and press them out and out, out, ouch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Shake that out. We're gonna do the same thing, other side. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my chair around. And if you remember, we start with those plies. So heels together, toes apart. Readjust your posture here. Shoulders down and back, belly button in. And we bend and lift. Knees out to the side, using the resistance of that band to really push it out. Don't forget to breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking your left leg, knee is bent, turned out to the side. We bend both knees, straighten the left. We bend, straighten. Think about keeping that hip turned out. So the inside of your foot, you're trying to get it towards the ceiling. Knee to the outside. Stays that way the whole time. I know it's a lot to think about. 2, Then we go to the side. Here we go. Knees out, straighten, bend, straighten. Resist that band, you guys. That's why they're called resistance bands. It's gonna make us work harder here. I know you're feeling it in the hips. I am too. Stay with me. For 3, 2, and 1. Same thing to the back. We bend and straighten. Bend. Lift that leg as you straighten the knee. Really stretch it out. Good. Give me 3. Then we hold for those leg lifts. Last one. Keep that knee straight. Tap the toe and lift. Tap and lift. Belly buttons in, protecting the lower back. Legs not going too high. It can't because of the resistance band. Squeeze that butt. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Turning back to the front this time. Inner thigh with that right leg. Point the toe. We cross it and left and down. Lift. Lift. Keep the hips square towards me. Don't turn towards the side. Got to isolate that inner thigh. For 3, 2, same thing. Now we flex. Lift. Are you still standing tall? Is your belly button still pulled in? Shoulders down and back. Almost there for 3, 2, 1. We go back to our squats. Nice and tall. Option to be on those tippy toes. Here we go. Sit back and lift. Knees are underneath those hips and they go straight forward. Don't let the band pull your knees in. We've got to resist it. For 4, 3, into we pulse. Hold it here. Little pulses. Shoulders down and back. For 4, 3, 2, freeze. Hold it here. Knees go out. Push it out. 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 Almost there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on up. Shake it out. Last move for the legs as we're standing is to take this band and we're going to put it around the instep of our feet, the arches of our feet on both sides. So one leg is going to stand completely on it and we're going to pick up this other leg. All the weight in that standing leg. Slightly hinge forward. Now put a teeny little bend in that standing leg as well, and then we're going to try to straighten that leg, pushing it out. And then little bend, bring it back in. You should feel this in the hamstring and in that glute, really isolating this movement here. Again, slight hinge forward. Belly buttons in, we're protecting that lower back. Just using the back of that leg and the bum. Push it, bring it in. It's hard, I know. It's not going high. Think about more pushing it back, trying to straighten that leg. Good. We're almost there for 4, 3, 2. Let's switch it to the other side. Simply place that foot down, picking up the other leg. Little bend. Let's push it back and in. Straighten the leg and bend. Reminder to breathe here. Belly buttons in. Almost there, guys. Give me 8. For 6. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Take that band. You can move your chair to the side. We are done with that for now, for this whole workout. To work on our arms a little bit, we're going to take our bands, put it above your wrists so there's not any pressure on your wrist joint. Feet are going to be in a wide second. So nice and wide, toes are to the corners. Reach those hands straight towards me with straight elbows. Simply lift those arms as you push against the band. Take the arms up and down. Lift and lower. Option here to lift onto the tippy toes. Nice little balance challenge here. Activating those legs again. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms there, drop the heels, bending the knees out to the side. We're going to turn, twisting towards the corner, and come back up. So a nice big wide second plie here, or a sumo squat. Working on those shoulders and the upper back and our legs, everything at once here. Most important thing is to keep a resistance on that band. So your shoulders should be screaming. Doesn't look like we're doing much. Keep that band separated. Last one. Hold it in front, come back down to that plie, pulse with that little plie, and then pulse the band out, 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 and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms, roll those shoulders, shake it out. We're gonna do all that one more time. Sustaining that second position, we start with the arms reaching forward, a little tension on that band, arms come up and front. Lift and lower. Option to lift those heels. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heels, lift the arms back up. Here we go, big plie, taking the arms down to the side. Keep pushing on that band. Can you get it a little bit lower? Dropping that bum. Knees still are pressing out to the side. Final 4. And 2. Arms come forward, drop nice and low into that plie. Little bounces, stretches here. Knees go out. Little stretch and stretch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe heel in. Nice work. Bicep and tricep work using our band. If you don't have a band, you can always grab soup cans for this one, or light hand weights. Your palm is going to be one facing up, one facing down. With your right hand, hold that band down nice and sturdy. Left hand is going to form a fist, and we're going to curl up to that left shoulder. So down, curl it up. So it's at an angle. Now, if this is too difficult for you, you can lessen the resistance by lifting that arm so you don't have as far to go. A little more band to work with. You do you. Figure out what's going to work for you on this one. 2 more. Now let's switch sides. We're simply going to rotate here. So palm down, palm up, curling up towards that shoulder, releasing down. Squeeze and squeeze. Left arm's getting a little workout too, holding that band. Squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Keep this position. Right arm is going to go on top of that left shoulder. Palm is facing down on your left arm. This is one of my favorite tricep workouts. Keeping that nice and strong and secure. Elbow in at the waist. We're going to push down that band, straightening the arm, and come halfway back up. Push it down, halfway up. Squeeze and lift. Such a great exercise for really getting deep into that tricep muscle and back of the arm. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Right arm is coming on top. Left arm is coming on top of your right shoulder. Elbow in, we push it down and lift. Push it down, halfway up. keeping that tension, that resistance there the whole time. Also try to keep your wrist straight on this one. If you bend it, it can put a little pressure on that wrist. So keeping it straight keeps the pressure off it. Just 2 more. And then we've got 1 more set, guys. Stay here. Simply switch that palm up for 1 more set, those bicep curls. Just 8 of them. For 4. Try to get all the way up to that shoulder. 2. And 1. Nice big twist here, a little switch. Hold it down. We curl it up. Release. Little bend in your knees. Final 4. 3. 2. Last one. Back to those triceps. Right arm on top of the left shoulder. We push it down and lift. Keep the elbow nice and close to that waistline. That's the trick. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Last set, guys. Switching sides again. Elbow in, push it down, keeping that wrist straight. You can have your fingers open if that helps, or closing, making a fist. Push, release. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Keep your band and join me on the floor, nice cushy rug, or grab your mat for the rest of our workout. Okay, on our mat, getting ready for some core and thigh work. We're going to take our band and put it in that same spot, about mid-thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Tuck that pelvis, pull the belly button in, and let's roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Scoot forward just a little bit more. Bring the heels closer to your bum. Feet are hip width apart. Hands on the floor. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to lift our hips up until a glute bridge and slowly lower down. Again, that band is providing the lift, some resistance here. So keep it pressed out to the sides. Don't let it pull your knees together. And lower down. We lift. And lower. 4 more, a little bit quicker. Lift and lower. Squeeze the buns and lower. For 2. Lift, hold those hips nice and high. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Freeze on top here. Now take those knees and press them out and in. And by in, I just mean back to parallel. Don't let the knees come together. Out and in, out and in. Good. Hips stay high. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Slowly lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice work. Lift yourself up, propping yourself up onto your elbows. I want you to lift your feet, tummy's pulled in, bring those legs to a tabletop position so your shins are parallel to the floor. With that front leg or your right leg, tap the toe and bring it back in. You're lifting up out of your shoulders, using those lower abdominals, controlling that leg, tapping the toe. 1 more. Other side. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. For 3, 2. Last one, let's alternate. 1 right, 1 left. Keep that belly button pulled in. I know it's burning. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those legs in that tabletop position, still separated a bit. I want you to twist to the side, come back to center, and twist to the other side. Really good for our obliques here and those lower abdominals. One more to each side. Adding on. We're gonna twist, lengthen the legs, bend again, back to center. Twist, lengthen, bend, come back to center. Twist, lengthen, and center. Twist, lengthen, bend, come back to center. Take a deep breath, relax if you need to. One more add on. We twist, we lengthen, take those legs, separate them, bring them back together, bend and center. Holy moly, right? Lengthen, open and close, bend and center. If you bring the knees a little bit towards you, more towards your chest, it'll be a little bit easier. We open, close, bend and center. Twist, lengthen, open, close, bend and center. Twist, lengthen, open, close, bend. Let's do one more, guys. Twist, bend and center. Open, close, bend, come back to center. Nice job. Go ahead and help yourself roll back down. That was a lot of work for the lower abs. One more thing before we move on. Taking the hands behind the head, separating those feet again, just about hip width apart. Let's do a double crunch. So we're gonna lift the head, neck, and shoulders, lift the hips, and lower everything back down. But let's do it at the same time, keeping those elbows nice and wide. We lift and release. Lift, release. Keep pushing that band out to the side with those thighs. Just 4 left. Exhale. For 2. Last one. Nice work. Let's come all the way onto our side. Now leave the band where it is. Come all the way down. Let's support our head in our arms. Bring the knees forward so we're bent at about a 90-degree angle. Clamshells here, everyone's favorite. Hand can be here supporting. Make sure your hips are stacked right on top of each other. And we're just gonna open that top leg and down. Lift and lower. Try not to lean back here. I know with that resistance band, it's not going far. Lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take this top leg, let's lengthen it out to the side. Lift here and lower. Lift and lower. It's okay if your band rolls up like mine did. Just leave it. Unless it's pinching you, you can unroll it. Still getting the same resistance and benefits. For 3, 2, and 1. One more move on this side, guys. We're gonna tap that toe to the front and then lift it up off to the side. We tap front and lift. Ouch, and lift. Tap and lift. Our belly buttons are still pulled in. For 3, 2, last one. Woo. Relax it down. Give that hip some love. Good job. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Not the abdominals, just the outer leg. I'm gonna adjust my band here now that I've got a moment. Feel free to do the same or grab a drink of water. Good enough. Coming down, supporting our heads. Bending, so we're about a 90-degree angle, shins about parallel with the front of your mat. Hips stacked on each other. We lift that top leg, then knee, lower down, lift and lower. Core stays engaged. Lift and lower. You may tire of hearing me say it, but it's so important because we always need constant reminders of it. We're gonna get so much stronger. Stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that top leg, lengthen it out to the side, and we lift and lower. Lift. Torso stays nice and still. We've got 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Take that toe, we tap to the front, and then big swoop, lift up to the side. And then guess what, guys? This is our last exercise before we get to stretch. Like I said in the beginning, the stretching is part of the workout. They're super therapeutic. Not only help us in flexibility, make us feel better, reduce any soreness. Now I've lost count. Let's say 2. Last 1. Release it down. Relax. Nice job. We're going to use our band to stretch as well. So let's go ahead and remove it from our thighs and come onto our backs. So we're nice and relaxed. We're going to take our band underneath the arch of 1 foot. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And holding onto the band, we're going to extend that leg. You can hold on to it with 1 arm or 2. Press that lower back into the floor, and then use the band to guide the leg towards you. Your knee doesn't have to be completely straight, but you might get a little bit of a better stretch in the back of the leg the more you straighten it. Big inhale. Exhale. And now let's lengthen that bottom leg. Hold it there. Now using our band, let's guide that leg to the outside, opening up, feeling a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Hold it there, opening up that hip. Inhale. And exhale. Let's guide it back towards the center. Switch hands in the band. And now pull that leg across the body. Feeling a beautiful stretch in that IT band all along the side of the leg. Again, try to keep it straight. Let's bring it back to center, and let's switch feet. Pull both knees in, undo 1 foot, and let's put it under the arch of the other foot. Lengthen that leg. Gently pull it back towards you. Allow that muscle to relax. Big inhale. On our exhale, lengthen that bottom leg. Using the band as a guide, we're going to open up that leg out to the side. You should feel a nice hip flexor stretch, and again, inner thigh, making sure you keep both hips on the floor here. So don't allow your one hip to pop up. Both hip bones are pointed towards the ceiling. Let's bring that back to center. Switching arms, and then guide it across the body. Feeling a beautiful stretch on the outside of your leg. One leg might be way more flexible than the other. This is my right leg. My IT band is always tight. Big inhale. And exhale. Come back through center here. Bend both knees again. Release that band. We are done with it for now. Hug both knees in. Give yourself a little rock and roll here, massaging out your lower back. Drop those toes down, and taking one leg, crossing it over for a figure 4 stretch. Knees turned out to the side, picking up the bottom leg, grabbing underneath that thigh, and gently pull that towards you. This is the perfect stretch for those leg lifts and clamshells. Flexing that foot on top. And if you like, not pushing on the joint, but you could push a little bit on the thigh if you want to deepen that stretch and open up that hip a little bit more. Release that leg, and then other side. Flex the foot, cross the ankle over. Let's pick it up, hug it towards you. Big inhale. Exhale. Let that hip relax. Sometimes you got to give it a little wiggle to really feel that stretch in there. This gets so nice and deep. If you ever have any piriformis issues or sciatica, this is the perfect stretch for you. And again, you can always push your knee out a little bit more. Let's relax, come out of that, drop the knees to the side, and then nice torso twist, take your hands over to the other side. Big inhale. As you exhale, just melt into the floor. Let go of all the tension. Inhale. As we exhale, let's bring our knees back towards center and drop them to the other side. And big reach all the way over with those arms. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale, coming back towards center. Hands coming around those shins, round that back. If you're comfortable, you can roll it right up or help yourself up to a seated position. Option here to sit cross-legged, or if you like, to take one leg, tuck it under you, knee is facing forward, and the other leg is on top, trying to stack those knees on top of each other. This is a yoga pose called cow face. If this is not comfortable for you, then please sit in a cross-legged position. I love this stretch for my hips. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Arms are to the outside. Flip the palms to the back of the room, stretching that chest. And then bring them all the way forward. Flex your palms towards me, fingers towards the floor, straightening your elbows. Keeping your wrists flexed, take it all the way out to the side. Open up that chest, feel that stretch in the biceps. And again, switch the palms, thumbs down to the back of the room. Open up. Inhale. Exhale as you take those arms all the way back. If you can, clasp those fingers behind you, straightening your elbows, dropping your shoulders. And if it feels good to you, inhale. Exhale, option to bend forward here. If you feel any pain in your knee, do not bend forward. I feel a beautiful stretch in my hip. And let's slowly come up and release those hands. Let's switch legs, making sure that you tuck opposite leg and other leg on top. We are never completely equal or symmetrical, so one side might be a lot more flexible or feeling better than the other, and that is totally normal. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Take that right arm out, reach it nice and high, pat yourself on the back. Assist with that tricep stretch. And then let's lengthen this left arm coming down, back and around here. Goal here is to try to clasp those fingertips together. Mine don't fully reach, but still sit up nice and tall, opening up that chest. And again, option here to hinge forward. Come back up, and let's reverse that. Arms out to the side. Left arm reaches up. Bend that elbow. Right arm comes up, assisting getting that elbow towards the ceiling, and then release it down, back and around, trying to get those fingertips towards each other. Inhale. And exhale. Hinging forward. Trying not to round the back here. Think of a nice proud chest. Hold it here. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's return to seated. Release the hands. And if you're not already there, let's come to a seated position. Big stretch up and all the way over. Oh, that feels so good. Other side. Up. All the way over. And I like to finish, as always, with a big inhale. And exhale. I hope you feel amazing. I know I do. It was such a great workout. I'm proud of you. That was a tough one too. Let me know how you liked it. Leave a comment. I love to read your comments. I answer them all. I will continue to do so as long as I can. Thanks for working out with me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.